In the 1980s, the Soviet threat became powerful. The US and Canada worked together with a plan to defend the USA and North America from the Soviet threat. I worked on Norad, the North American Defense Systems, which is still today an operating defense system for North America. I worked at Norad from the day they started to the day they were done in 1960. I wanted to help with NORAD because the Soviet air threat was growing, and I also agreed, along with many other people, that we needed to do something about it. After NORAD was finished, over 250,000 Canadians and Americans were operating a complex defense system, including me. Even still, the Soviet threat was increasing. I believe that we should make many bases to operate from. Once again, the two countries came together. The US and Canada made several other bases in case the other ones were compromised. After the Cold War, military fundings were lowered for all projects and several people were cut from their jobs. After that, NORAD worked on the counter-drug program, which tracks small planes that may have been carrying drugs. Then NORAD went through several upgrades that improved the missile tracking defense system. Even though the Soviet Union was gone and the Cold War was over, me and many other people still realized that NORAD would serve as a defense system. In May 1978, the Canada Defense Minister suggested to us on the board that the old defense system should be reviewed and revised. We then had people look for loopholes in the system and fix them. After that, the government asked me and my colleagues to prepare an air defense master plan. This later led to upgrades including the dual-line defense system, which I spent several days doing. The Soviet threat was still worried about in 1987, which was the peak year of their aircraft testing. This worried me and the government, and this also led to 5 more forward operating bases. I am very proud to have helped develop a system of defense that has been going for over 40 years now. This shows cooperation between two nations that has been sustained for many decades. The two countries continue to protect the continent even today.